Brids. We just got done with the Soulblight stuff, but we are here looking back at the Las Vegas Open because I missed that. I didn't realize it was 2 months ago. I haven't really been keeping an eye on Warhammer stuff because I haven't been happy with the state of the IP. But here we go. We're going with the Black Library Celebration. This is for their books and stuff. Let's see what they have. Alrighty. I am going to have to turn this down so I don't get hit with a copyright ID claim. We've got the, okay, we've got her model now. Manolith Witchblade. I've not read her novel. Hell's Last, not, okay. Ooh. Alright. Mika's Least Hell's Last. Alright.
Normally we spend a day celebrating Black Library. This year we're going to go a little bit further, a bit more time perhaps, and we're actually releasing some really cool models alongside the Black Library celebration and the books that are coming this time as well. First of all, let's have a look at Manolith Witchblade.
They've done this before, and that is a horrible looking face on a model, chat. I am not going to lie. That is just ugly. Very, very ugly. What is that supposed to be on her? Is that supposed to be a fist wrapping a heart? Because it looks kind of like a fist wrapping maybe a slice of like pizza. It does not look good, chat. It does not look good. Her weapons aren't pointy. They don't look sharp.
What a superb model that is. Ooh. Alex, who is Maloneth and where does she come from?
So Maloneth was one of the daughters of Cain. She was trained as an assassin. She ended up working for the Order of Azir, and as part of that, ended up accompanying Gotrek on a number of his adventures. Now, they didn't get along great. Maloneth attempted to poison him. Yeah. Seeing as Gotrek is still roaming the mortal realms, that did not work out. So despite not being particularly friendly, she did come to sort of have a great respect for him, and sort of almost the hope he brought to the mortal realms. And this is coming alongside the Shade of Cain by Evan Dickin, and we showed that off in the last preview.
So Warhammer Fantasy is actually supposed to be the grim, dark fantasy version, and Warhammer 40k is supposed to be the grim, dark sci-fi version. A hope is something that's not really supposed to be in Warhammer or in grimdark, unless it's the false illusion of hope right before everything goes to shit. So that's kind of odd. That's really kind of odd.
It's such a beautiful miniature. It really, really is. On the tabletop, it's actually going to be getting its own Legends War Scroll to use in the game as well, if you'd like to use that model. She excels in hiding inside units and leaping out. Again, Elven Assassin fans from yesteryear might recognise that as a thing that's happened before. She's got sort of poison throwing darts she throws at people as well. And a great model as well if you want to use an alternative, maybe as a High Gladiatrix in your Daughters of Cain army. And you need to make sure you're visiting Warhammer stores during the Black Library celebration, because there'll be some exclusive scenarios to play with her on the tabletop too.
Very cool.
Which will be very cool. So that's...
I'm surprised you said that, because GW's been kind of weird with people proxying different models lately. It's kind of weird. Like in 8th edition, they came out with, I think it was 8th edition, they came out with the Grand Master in a baby carrier for the Grey Knights, but there was no actual model for it. And they said, yeah, you can kit bash this. And then later on they said, you can't have any kit bash stuff and tournament stuff. I'm sorry, don't do that. That's a no-no, but you a bad boy if you do that. Don't do that. No. That caused a little bit of a confusion. And I think to this day still they don't really like people kit bashing their models.
It's Manolith Witchblade coming soon. But also for the Black Library celebration, we have this. This is Hell's Last, a new
command squad. I don't know if that is the lady from one of the audio dramas that I've listened to. I don't think it is. I would have to go back and look for it. But these models are a little bit better than that last model that we saw. That guy's he's not having a good day. He forgot his sunscreen and got burned. This face is not that good. I'm sorry. It just, compared to these other ones, no, this is just no. not good. She isn't in generic pose. I mean, they're all kind of in generic poses, but I get they're supposed to be kind of special, kind of collector items, and not really played on the tabletop.
Command Squad starring Minka Lesk and her command squad. Alex, who is Minka Lesk?
So, Minka Lesk is one of the few survivors of Cadia.
No, it was not
She
her.
managed to escape, and as a White Shield, she then became a guardsman. So the White Shield is sort of the planetary defense forces of Cadia, and she's risen all the way to captain. And this is coming out at the same time as the novel of the same name, Hell's Last.
Yeah, we've seen that's coming from Justin D. Hill.
Indeed.
We've seen Minka Lesk in other books before. The Last White Shield Omnibus is available as well from Black Library. Do check that out. On the field, she's also getting her own Legends data card to use in game as well, should you want to. But it's also a great collector's box set to just paint up.
See,
And if you wanted to use alternative miniatures,
I called it,
Lesk
chat.
would make it a great
See, I called it. They're just collector stuff.
alternative Castellan for your Astra Militarum force. I mean, that's Commissar Shand. That would make a great alternative Commissar for your force if you wanted to as well. So just a really beautiful box of miniatures to get painting on.
Now, going from the 41st millennium, we're going old to the old world.
Alrighty, chat, to the people of YouTube. I will see you later. I know that wasn't super long, but to the people of Twitch, we're not going anywhere. Bye bye, people of YouTube.